Welcome back to the Seth Leibsohn Show. George Khalaf is my guest candidate for Arizona House of Representatives, State House of Representatives, and Legislative District 3. He does so much in our community. He's involved in so many good things. One of the things you're involved in, George, is education. This is School Choice Week. I was talking about students getting bad lessons from adults, as evidenced by what I saw earlier this week. Talk to me about school choice. Talk to me about school choice in Arizona. Talk to me about alternatives to children having to be saturated in bad lessons.
It is. You had said if you could pick up my mood. It is. It always is. In the same way that when I come home after a long day, you see the kids and you see their smiles and their excitement. Kids always have an ability to do that for us adults because there's a level of innocence that, of course, as you get older, you lose. And one of my great joys in the work that I've been able to do in my career is school choice work, meaning laws that allow parents to educate their children in the way that they best see fit, and they have dollars available to do so. For those that don't know, Arizona is the leader in this. We have had school choice for 20-plus years. Actually, a majority of our school-age children do not attend the school that they are zoned for, and they have options. Their parents have options. Not a knock at all on public schools. There are some good ones. Some of them
go to other public schools.
And there's,
right?
Yes, of course, some good ones. There are some very, very, very bad ones and some folks that are in them that should not be teaching children.
I say the same about the private schools, by the way. There are some good ones and there are some bad ones.
But the point is, parents are the ones that are in charge. And
Sure,
so today I went to an event that actually, with one of the hats that I wear, one of the firms that I run, we've put on this event. This is our third year, by far our biggest event. And we call it Unbundled because it's the unbundling of education, right? But hundreds of people from around the valley talking to vendors that span the spectrum of blacksmith extracurriculars to autism services to physical education to online schooling to private schooling, you name it. And families were there, full families. So parents with their kids, guardians with their kids running around everywhere. I love it. I mean, I love children. I'm running for our next generation, for my kids and all of our kids and grandkids and kids to come. And we should be celebrating school choice. And I did a video there, and my commentary was, this is school choice in action. Sometimes we get lost and disattached from the laws that we pass down there, or the laws that I hope to pass as the next state representative, and we don't understand the true impact. And it is important for people to see that school choice laws are not just nice talking points. They actually impact families, and none of those families would be able to have been in that room engaging with those vendors if it were not for our ESA and tax credit and school choice programs in Arizona. And I would today, tomorrow, yesterday, and every day to come support, advocate, defend, pass, expand any law that gives parents more oversight and more capabilities to run their children's education and manage it, because that's what's good and true. And man, our families responding. Arizona hit 100,000 kiddos on our Empowerment Scholarship Account program for the first time in our state's history.
Wow. Was that about 10%?
A little under 10% of all kids.
You draw out an interesting metaphor that serves as, I think, maybe an exemplar of what you're talking about. Being so buoyed and lifted by a place that welcomes kids and, more importantly, where the children are happy. It's a good way to find out if you're in a good school or not. Are the kids happy? Various people have different ways of measuring a good place, a good restaurant, a good school. I think I can do both pretty well. But one of the ways of measuring a good school, there's several, but one of them, are the kids happy to be there? Are they happy to be there? Because we all know as adults, and that's probably a good way to think about school choice, we all know as adults that a place like you're describing that you were at earlier today, George, where children are happy, is a place you want to be.
Of course. That is a critical measure. Our children,
symbol of a good place.
Our children need to learn and grow, but they can't learn and grow well if they're not happy. And the environment matters, which is why often a lot of these providers allow you to educate your children partially or fully from home, or definitely in smaller environments, not in schools with a couple thousand people. That was fine for me, but that's not fine for every child.
Yeah. And listen, requiring no comment from you, but it was fine for some of my school age years too. It depended on the quality, a very high quality of teacher as well. And interesting studies about the quality of a teacher and school size, class size. But larger point, give the parents the opportunity to choose the right schools for their kids and not the schools choosing the kids. George Khalaf is my guest. We'll be right back.